Andy Gray and Richard Keys got their comeuppance at Sky for making sexist remarks. The two of them knew they'd overstepped the mark when even John Terry was saying, "Do you mind, there's a lady present." Why can't you have women referees? Why can't you? I think they bring a whole different vibe to a football game. I heard one crowd shouting, "Who's the wanker in the black? She looks fabulous." Are those Jimmy Choos? The referee's got it going on. You get the feeling Andy Gray won't change his ways. Just this morning, he walked up to a woman and went, "Cracking set of tits, love." And she replied, "Yes, Mr. Gray. Now tell me, have you claimed job seekers allowance before?" There were more claims of phone tapping by the tabloid newspapers this week. The Guardian reckon up to 3,000 high-profile figures were listened into. Oh, that's nice. Another celebrity listing I haven't made it on. What's wrong with me? I have an exciting life. Domino's pizzas. Gwyneth Paltrow's claimed her conversations were listened into. She'd never have known if they hadn't yawned. Yogurt, I had a macrobiotic carrot smoothie, and then I moved on to some meat. Gazza reckons his private conversations were being listened into as well. My God, I didn't realise they could hack into someone's head. Naomi Campbell, yeah, she also claimed her phone was tapped. But all the journalists heard was the word bitch, the sound of rushing air, and then a sharp thud that sounded a bit like it hit someone on the head. And finally, the Bank of England revealed that the economy had shrunk over the last 3 months. It's depressing, isn't it? George Osborne blamed the shrinkage on the snow. Come on, what next? Accidentally putting the economy on a boil wash. Oh, it used to be much bigger, now it's gone all bobbly. I tell you, this is the first time in history that something shrunk in the cold weather but still managed to screw everyone. Am I right? I'm right. Thank you. But the economy is in a mess. No one in the money markets wants to buy our pounds. No one. Things are so bad, the Queen's picture on a fiver has taken to revealing a bit of tit just to drum up some interest. What the hell's a double dip? Do you know what a double dip is? Have you heard of a double dip? I thought a double dip was a dirty dance move from a big fat gypsy wedding. Do you know what I mean? What a lineup we have for you tonight. I've got an appointment with TV's favourite call girl. Billie Piper's dropping by. Oh, my gosh. I might just pop my collar. Usher's going to be here. Oh, yeah. Listen to all the ladies screaming. Woo! Wild boys. No. No, that's not what's on my rider. Duran Duran are performing. And have you been watching Big Fat Gypsy Weddings? Well, I've got an exclusive interview with the stars of last week's show, Thelma, Pat, Sam, and Sam's wedding dress. But first, they're the stars of the supernatural smash hit Being Human. It's Russell Tovey, Lenora Critchlow, and Sinead Keenan. lovely audience.
Look at that.
Great.
Yeah. Lovely.
Now, for anyone who hasn't seen Being Human, give us a little taste of what is it about?
Being Human is about a group of people trying to be human, basically. They're trying to be normal, but they're far from normal because two of them are werewolves. One of them's a ghost.
Hello?
A vampire who's not here.
No.
No.
He's filming The Hobbit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out in New Zealand
camp
doing a
at
little
the
film
moment.
called The Hobbit at the minute. Yeah, so he's not here.
Have you heard from him?
Yeah, he's...
Yeah, he's
Well-
not very good at...
Every so often.
You get a text off him going,
Irregularly.
hey, bro, how are you? I'm like, great, how are you? No response.
Ever.
I'm like, OK, that's not how a conversation works. But...
Maybe they can't get a signal in Middle-earth. Aidan's revealed that you Mitchell and Annie get it on, don't
Yeah.
they? Now, is it true you got the producer drunk and told him to put that in so you could get off with him?
Yeah. Have you not seen Nathan Turn?
Yeah. Oh, I know,
did.
I mean,
I
yeah,
had a little
it's
word
nice.
and
Yeah.
I persisted with that. Got my way though, didn't I? So,
Yeah.
and I did it for Annie. She's got the same clothes. Got to give her a bit of love.
Now, a lot of your fans seem to think there's something going on in real life between you and Aidan. Is that true?
No, we are good friends, and there's something going on between all of us. We have fantastic chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
And
We
I
have
think
from one to the other.
everybody has said
Yeah,
it.
it's got mucky.
It's got,
Yeah.
you know, the lines
What's
are
the
blurred.
one up from a threesome? Well, a foursome, I suppose.
We're a
yeah.
foursome.
Oh, you're not the sharpest.
not
the sharpest
quite
knife in the drawer, is she, Sinead? That's the one up from a threesome.
I thought there might have been a
You know that
special
number?
name
You know
for
that
a
number at the
foursome?
beginning of the word? Just pop one on it.
But you know the way an orgy is, like, lots of... I
Loads,
thought there might have
yes.
been a particular name for a
A cut-off
porn.
point for when just snogging turns into an orgy. How many people?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Oh, my God, it's turning into an orgy. When you think, like, what's it, a werewolf, a vampire and a ghost being flatmates, I mean, you're like, what?
Yeah.
You know, but it does work.
Yeah.
But why are vampires so popular now, though? Do you know what I mean? They're having a comeback. They're a bit like pirates, aren't they?
Mind you, I think Annie makes our show special because there's not a lot of ghosts running around.
There's not
This
a lot
is
of
true.
ghosts.
We're-
No,
we're-
there's
I'm
not a lot of
just
ghosts.
saying, guys,
No.
it is the unique selling point, isn't it? It's
true.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd just be another Twilight, God forbid. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. You give good ghosts.
Thank you. good ghost. Yeah.
Have you ever done the Ouija or dabbled in the occult?
I did the Ouija board when I
Of
was
course
younger.
you have, yeah.
They messed with your head, didn't
Weird,
they?
they did.
Have
they
you
make
done
pain
one?
on-
Yeah, I did it with my mum.
What?
And then we got this nasty one who called my mum a slut, so we had to put it away. Yeah, they're very... Honestly, they are evil things.
Well, spell
And
it
they
out.
do- yeah,
S-L-U-T.
I know, and then we packed it away and he wouldn't go, and it wouldn't go. We're going, bye, bye. No. It wasn't a speak and spell. It didn't say no, but you imagine it would go... No.
What did he say to you if he called you a slut?
No, well, once he called my mum a slut, I'm going to take my mum's side. I'm not going to go, well, he's got a point. But it's like... Yeah, don't mess with them.
Yeah, no.
That's so funny.
Now, the show's creator said Series 1 was about your home life.
Yeah.
And Series 2 was about the outside world and its effect on you. What's Series 3 about?
The threat is from within.
One of us is kind of
The threat.
the threat.
Oh. And can you tell us?
No.
Not yet.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Go on, let me know. No, don't
No.
spoil for us, yeah. We've got a clip of next week's show. Let's have a look at you in action.
That's not a ghost. I can smell her. What, from here? Oh, yeah. Even without the whole wolf thing.
Well, of course you can smell her. She's got a body.
So, she's dead. But she's got a body. But she's rotting. This is not good.
That's why I was so scared. If she was just dead, no problem. But that is just weird.
No, hold on. Hold on a second here. I think she's gone. I thought we were supposed to be the scary ones. Go and check the window.
You're actually in it and you jumped. You knew what was going to happen.
It's Yeah, I know, it's really good.
Yeah, it's good, it's good.
It's good, that got me.
What can we expect from Series 3, Ghouls and Scary Eyes? Because we've got the ghosts, the werewolves, and
A zombie.
a zombie.
A
Which you just
zombie,
seen,
yeah.
yes.
More
Yeah.
werewolves.
More werewolves.
More werewolves, yeah. Robson Green comes in playing a werewolf.
Robson Green.
Gets his kit off.
Yeah.
Gets his kit off.
Oh, can you say get your kit off on Chatty Man? The amount of filth we've had. Shouted at...
Wilson Green, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Shocker is playing
Yes.
his son. He gets his
Hot.
kit off.
Yeah.
I get my kit
Good.
off more.
You've always getting your kit off. I'm
Thanks for that.
I'm sick of the sight of your ass.
No, you're not.
I am. Well, maybe a few more viewings, but no. Is it true you demanded to show your bum more?
Oh, yeah, that's 100% true. No, they just wrote it and I did it and then they kept writing it and I had to keep doing it.
It's a cute bum.
It's a
nice
lovely
It's a
bum.
lovely bum.
As
Thanks,
bums
girls.
go,
Yes.
it's a lovely one.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean,
Thanks.
do you have anything round the front, like a pouch or something? Because
A little bag of gold.
yeah, it's like, is that what you call your?
You put it in there, the little pouch. No, I start off... We had a sex scene once and I had a
We did.
sock. Really
did.
long sock.
Yeah.
And it kept falling off. So we had to go without.
We did. So I was bent over a hospital trolley, as you do,
Yeah.
And I was-
in a cubicle, and he was taking me
should we
from
recreate
behind.
it now?
No, I think they get it. The idea. Yeah, the sock was used, and then at the end it was just Russell in his all his glory, banging from behind, really. So yeah, I was a lucky girl that day.
With the sock on, or the?
No, sock
it
was
fell
gone.
off.
You
Fell
took
off.
the sock off, so you went bareback.
She didn't take it. No.
I mean, considering it's on BBC Three, the budget's really good. You know, the special effects are really good.
That is where all the budget goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Not
not,
to
on
us.
us.
Now, that's actually you, Sinead, isn't
That's
it?
me of a Monday morning.
Hot.
So what's the difference between a male and a female werewolf?
I'm not. I think in the second series did they use the same suit, but in have they?
With lipstick.
With
And a clutch bag. And here, what about when you get dragged through that door? How do they do that? You get dragged through into limbo.
Budget. They put me on like a piece of card and pull the string.
Oh, it looks really good. You're like,
I know.
how'd you going
I know,
in?
but that's a testament to moi. Because
Okay.
literally, it was like a little thing on wheels, and I had to wear guards here so I didn't get carpet burn.
Yeah.
And someone just pulled me like that into a...
Disabled toilet.
Into a disabled toilet. It's horrible.
So not only are you banished to the other side, you're stuck in a disabled toilet for eternity.
Tragic.
Good luck with the rest of the series.
Thanks,
It's
Alan.
absolutely
So much
brilliant.
fun.
Thank you.
Give it up for the cast of Being Human. Welcome back. Usher, Duran Duran and the stars of Big Fat Gypsy Weddings will be here. First, though, she's gone from time-travelling in a police box to sticking her business cards up in phone boxes. It's Billie Piper!
It's the nicest reception ever.
I know, they're lovely, aren't they? Right, let's party.
Yeah. What have you got there?
Malibu Mango. Pink Lady.
What is... I've never heard of Pink Lady. Is that bad?
It's very popular with our audience. Yeah, it's sparkling perry.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a glass of that.
It's got no ingredients. It's
Oh.
almost like it's as if they're ashamed. What goes in it?
That's fine. I'll take one
let's
of
have a
those.
bit of
Yeah, let's have
Pink
a glass.
Lady.
Thank you.
So now you've got that kid. I mean, no, I
That's literally how we refer to it.
mean, you can let your hair down.
I know. This is nice.
Do you get to go out much?
No, we don't get to go out that often, but we do enjoy it when we finally get our moment. But it's like we've basically become
binge drinkers because you have like no time to do it at all. And then it gets to the weekend and you're like, you know, rat-assed. Cheers. 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Oh, this is cosy.
I mean, what are you like? I mean, you're binge drinking. Do you go clubbing anymore?
Do you know, we went to this club in Vauxhall the other day called Fire.
Fire still.
It is rotten. In the best possible way.
Yeah.
It's crazy in there.
Oh.
There really are no rules.
No.
And everyone shares the toilet. I mean, it's rot. It's gross.
Yeah,
Grotty.
it is, yeah.
But everyone was very friendly. There was a lot of love in there. No, we did. We went there. I had a good dance around the pole. That was fun.
Yeah.
Lawrence was being chased round. He loved it.
He's gonna be, isn't
I
he,
know.
in there? What you like? Do you dance like a mum dances now? Do you like that? Sort of the old...
I really have no shame. I kind of dance like a bit of a slut. I'm just thinking, imagining what I look like when I dance, and it's probably quite like those little gypsy girls.
Oh! Do you do like the big Gypsy Wedding?
I love that.
Oh.
That drop.
I love that!
They are amazing.
And that girl who goes...
I love that show.
Oh, well, they're on later.
I can't wait.
I know. I've got to ask you, how's Winston?
Winston's turned.
Turned?
We've re-nicknamed him Tiny Temper, although... although that's really being kind because his temper is anything but tiny and it's frightening.
Yeah, we've got a picture of him here.
Oh, he looks so sweet there.
Oh, how cute.
Airy and blonde.
The baby's not bad.
He's so sweet. He is adorable.
Is there a little brother or sister on the way for Winston?
No, I mean, that would be great, obviously, but I kind of think maybe we just need a bit of one-on-one time at the moment.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine having Winston going through this stage and then another one, and that just seems really stressful. We might just go for one. It's only child, isn't it?
Yeah, then they get spoilt, don't they?
Yeah, it might kill me.
Yes, that's always a possibility, being an only child.
They're always slightly frightening people, aren't they?
Get to your room. No, you get to your room. I've got to ask you about Lawrence. When you said you first met Lawrence, you knew you wanted his babies.
Yeah.
Was it instant that with him?
It's that kind of, I don't know what it is. It must be some kind of primitive, some kind of animal effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't tell him, like, on the first date, though, men hate that.
They really don't like that. They don't like that or any conversations about marriage, apparently. Yeah, so it was instant in that way. I've never really had that feeling before.
No. The Foxes are a very showbiz family, aren't they? And they're very posh.
Yeah.
I expect their house to be like Downton Abbey. You know what I mean?
I know. It's not, though. Oh. It's disappointing.
What were they like when you turned up, this girl from Swindon? Were they like, Swindon? I think I own Swindon.
Exactly like that.
Did you see them putting away, like, the silver and everything?
Yes, I know. No, they won't. No, they've always been really lovely to me.
Do they call you Billy or William or something? Or...
Bill.
Bill, oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Most of my friends call me Bill.
I've got to talk to you about the fourth and final series of Secret Diary of a Cool Girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you know, I'm not the most adventurous person.
Sexually.
Sexually.
Right.
So when I watch it, I learn new things.
Do you?
Yes. But so it means a lot of the time I am dressed up as you. I mean, with these sexual things, I mean, was you amazed at some of the stuff people do?
Yeah. Some of it seems a bit wrong, frankly.
Yes, yeah.
There was this one story that I just thought, I just don't know if that's really kind of pushing it too far. And I'm not sure how comfortable I feel with this kind of client. And basically it's this, this group of men, they kind of congregate around London dressed as babies.
That's weird.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
And they go to clubs and they all like hang out with their bottles.
This actually does happen. I've seen a documentary on this.
It does. It's real. It's real. And I was like, who's written this shit? and then I actually, you know, read about it and it happens. It happens. And it's like, how can we do this in a way that's kind of palatable?
Yeah, yeah. Because it's on the cusp of wrong, isn't it?
It's really on the cusp, yeah.
Because the thing is, with like sex and all that lot, I find these days people try and make up stuff to make it's a bit like sexual top trumps. Do you know what I mean? I swear half this stuff's made up. You know what I mean? When you're about these swingers and they go, oh, one thing led to another. I leant forward to grab a glass of wine and my hand brushed against her breast and then...
But
it never happens.
It's never happened to me, thankfully, but it's quite common, I think. I think this happens in the suburbs all the time.
Yeah. And have you heard you have to have... Is a certain, like, the way you have hanging basket or something in
No, it's those plants. What are they called? Pampas grass. If you've got pampas grass outside your house, it's a sure sign that you're a swinging couple.
Billie, you've just opened a right can of worms. There are people now running outside going... or maybe buying some.
Apparently that's true.
When I watch the series, you know, it does seem very glamorous. You know, when you're, like, drinking champagne and you're whizzing about...
It looks like a rosy existence.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, maybe Alan, you know. Still got it, you know.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, yeah, I know, it's all bells and whistles, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I did meet lots of high-class escorts.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went round to one of their houses and she kind of took me through the act, the procedure. Not literally, obviously, I didn't.
No.
So we'd have a little glass of champagne, then she'd move us through to the bedroom and she'd, you know, show me all of her toys and and that was it. And then one thing led to another.
When she grabbed the wine in her hand, she was planting, was it pampas grass outside? No, do prostitutes sort of go, oh, good for you, you know, thanks for making us... Thanks for making us look glamorous.
The toothless ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're the people's prosy.
That's what people are calling me.
No,
it's
the people's prosy.
Oh, no, it's the nation's favourite prostitute.
It sounds like it should be, like, on ITV, hosted by Dermot O'Leary. We've actually got a sneaky preview of this series.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
All right. There's so much to tell you.
Stephanie's spending little time at Her Majesty's pleasure.
They pulled her over. They opened the boot. £40,000 of used cash, 3 fake passports, and a 12-inch black dildo. Spray mountain away.
Now, I've never done a sex scene. No, I've done a few sex tapes, but never a sex scene. Do you have, like, a hygiene thing? I mean, do you have mints?
We have sanitizer, hand sanitizer, really big on that. Chewing gum.
Really big on hand sanitizer. What do you mean? What about for them touching you or you touching them?
Both, because it's warm in those studios, you know, and there's lots of people standing around and, you know, it's always quite physical. And so you start
You're going to get MRSA or something. So will you, if like an actor comes in, will you like drop a hint and like if they've got bad breath or like their hands look like very clammy, will you like help yourself to sanitizer?
a little tray.
Like there's people who get in the toilets.
Yeah.
Sanitizer?
I know.
Chop a chop?
I know. Chop in the toilet.
I mean, I'm not slagging you off for being hygienic. I think that's a wonderful thing. I think it's very thoughtful.
I think it's, it is.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? It's been so lovely talking to you. I can't wait for the series to start tomorrow.
Oh, thanks.
Lovely. And give my love to Lawrence and Winston.
I will, thank you very
Billie
much.
Piper, everyone. Welcome back. The stars of Big Fat Gypsy Weddings and Duran Duran will be here in a bit. First, though, throw your thongs in the air like you just don't care to the sexiest man in pop. It's Usher. Oh, my God. All right. Would you like a drink, love?
No, I'm good. I'm okay. Let's get to know each other. We should get to know each other better first, right? Not that easy.
You. I'm reading the papers that you were a bit under the weather recently. You're better now.
I'm better. And unfortunately, we had to cancel a few shows. Those shows we're going to make up. We're here in the UK, actually playing 5 nights at the O2 Arena. Really excited about that.
We've actually got a clip of you in action here on your tour. Let's have a look.
Okay.
I love all that, but you know my favourite bit of the show is when you get the women on stage.
Yeah.
And you give them some loving.
You know, unfortunately, they like it too, apparently. You know what? There actually has been a few accidents on stage during that part of the show. As a matter of fact, I got kicked in the face. You guys hear about this?
Well, if you didn't know about it, we've actually got a clip of it here. Look at this. Who could kick it? Is she embarrassed?
You know what? I've been trying to reach her because she's actually been putting out press releases and apologizing. It's fine. I mean, this is somewhat of an expression of how I get down in the bedroom. You know, I'm a little violent. we get rough at times, no, but, you know, it was an accident. Yeah. And hopefully she doesn't take it too wrong.
How do you choose which woman? Do you have a special sign that you say to your bodyguard? That one.
Well, I mean, she would obviously have to be an Usher fan.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, well, you're going to get an Usher fan there, aren't you, unless they've got lost.
You know what? I actually look for the one who is, I guess, the greatest representation of what that region or who those regional women are. Yeah. You know, someone who would be a fair representation of all women there, and would really be exciting. You know, because you want it to be a moment that that fulfills a little bit of their fantasy. You know?
Yeah. But have you ever the lights have come up and there's been a bit of a munter there, and you're like.
Maybe one or... You know what? They are my fans. No, I love my fans. Each and every one of them. They're all beautiful. Every last one of you.
Has anyone crossed the line and gone to grab it and, like, tried to, like...
It?
Well, you know. You're pumping and grinding against them, I mean...
My stomach?
No.
Down, oh.
Yeah, you know. You know, sort of try before you buy, kind of...
We haven't had many of those.
No. Good. It's not good.
I mean, I make it pretty much available. I'm there. I mean, it's kind of like... It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
good fun. It's very tasteful. It's a very tasteful moment.
Yeah.
You know, a kind of opportunity for a woman to really take over and have her way.
Yeah. Do many of the girls try and get a look at your six-pack? Because I've seen your six-pack. It's amazing. It's amazing.
What? You first.
And actually, you don't know this, but I take a lucky female member of the team. And I kick you in the face. Honestly, what's your secret, Usher? What is your... Because I don't want this anymore. I want that.
Well, I mean, I guess a healthy diet is always
healthy
good.
diet, smelty smile. Boring.
Maybe not a little less liquor. Maybe that would help.
You obviously look after yourself, though. But what's your thing that gets you? Is you ever have like a family bucket or something like KFC, a curry or anything? Or are you really good?
No, I'm really good. I'm really good. However, I have a sweet tooth. I love sweets. As a matter of fact, I had high tea today.
High tea?
Yeah, it was very great. It was a very great experience. We had high tea. We had eclairs. We had everything. It was a very formal experience. It was great.
Scones and scones.
Scones?
Have your little pinky up. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Yeah. Oh, my God, I can't imagine you doing that. I thought you'd be like, pow, pow, pow. High tea this.
All depending on where you are, high tea can mean a lot of different things. So.
No.
In LA, high tea means something totally different.
Right. I don't want to go there and say, hey, I'm looking for some high tea.
You know, marijuana's legal in LA.
So that's high tea?
High tea.
High tea.
Yeah, I don't have that, though. Never.
No. So I'll have me scones, I'll have me eclairs, and in LA, and I'll say, can I have some high tea? And I'll be like... That scone's good shit. And what an achievement. You're celebrating 20 years in the music business.
Yeah.
And there's two figures who obviously have made such an impact on you. There's Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Now, he took you to New York when you were 15.
There was this teenage kid left with this adult man in New York City, and this is where my beginning started. You know, I did have the opportunity to see some things that were, you know, a little racy, but, you know, it taught me a little bit about the business, and that's why I probably write all those songs about, you know, in the club and stuff.
Yeah. So P. Diddy.
No, I can't blame it only on him.
No,
I have a
mean,
mind of my own. I actually grew up, you know.
And you're a 15-year-old boy as well. You're going to be, like, full of hormones, aren't you? Because actually he called it Flavor Club, didn't he?
Yeah, well, they called it, L.A. Reid called it Flavor Club. It was my opportunity to go to New York. I mean, I'm a 14-year-old kid from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I just moved to Atlanta, Georgia, got a record deal. I fly to New York City. I stayed there with him for about a year, you know, just to really get a clear you know, understanding of what this business is and what it is to have flavor. You know?
And there was strippers there, weren't there?
Well, I'm not gonna really say what was there, you know. What happens in New York stays in New York.
Oh, really? I mean, it was wild, wasn't it?
No,
I mean,
it was.
Was it like Cristal on your Cocoa Pops and stuff like that?
it was fun. I mean, it was cool. It was interesting.
Yeah. We got to go because you here.
That was the beginning.
Yeah. So what did you tell your mum, though, when you were with her? Telling the strippers, shut up, get down.
I guess everybody would turn the music off while I had my car with Mom's, and then I'd hang up and then we start the party back up. Puffy was a great guy, man. Yeah. You know, and I couldn't think of anybody, you know, that would have been a better role model at that time.
Hey, Usher, it's been absolutely lovely.
It's been a
Good luck with the tour,
Yeah.
as if you're going to need it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's good fun. Welcome back. Duran Duran will be here in a bit. First, First, though, they're the stars of the most talked about show on TV. From Big Fat Gypsy Weddings, it's Thelma, Pat and Sam. Right, who would like a drink? Would you like a drink, love?
I'd love one, please.
Yeah, what would you like? We got...
Surprise me. Anything.
Don't say that on this show. And what would you like, Thelma?
Sambuca.
Sambuca?
Can you set fire
You want to set fire to
Yeah.
it? Not next to that dress,
No.
love, you won't. Like a scene from London's Burning. They've got to talk about the dress. I mean, where's all the butterflies and everything?
They're all on.
Well, it's been under her bed for the last 3 months, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Since she got married, so they've all... Some of them have come off, haven't they?
Oh, and does it all light up and everything still?
Yeah, it still lights up.
I mean, it's huge. You must have been in agony when you were wearing it.
It wasn't really that bad when I was walking and that. I could walk on the dance floor and things like that, but I couldn't walk on carpet. As I was trying to walk down the alley, it was just the carpet. I was just like I was going to keel.
Oh.
That's not as big as when Sam wore it, because we couldn't get all the underskirts in the car, what you sent to get us, and we were basically all squashed in the car with the skirts and everything.
Well, that's a driving hazard, having that.
I know. We got lost. We were driving around London for an hour.
People think you've got, like, gay airbags with that. Now, you won't say how much it costs, will you, to have a wedding dress made?
If you want to come in, when you get married, if you want to come in and have one made, I'll tell you the cost.
You'll be waiting a long time, love. So how are you two enjoying married life? Is everything you hoped it would be?
Yeah, we absolutely love it. I love doing everything. He has me cleaning the floor about 6 to 9 times a day because he walks.
Yeah, because women you like women to do the housework, don't you?
I'm going to take up floating lessons so I can just float across the floor.
There you go. Then
Saves the job, doesn't it?
she would have to clean it, yeah. We saw you looking for your caravan. Now, I didn't understand, but then about you not wanting a toilet in it. So did you find a caravan without a toilet?
Yeah, we got a tablet in the end.
What's that?
We got a caravan in the end, no toilet in it.
No toilet. Do they make them without toilets then?
Yeah, well, you can make them however you want them.
Oh, right.
So we opted for one without a toilet in it because for us it was just taking up space.
Yeah.
And obviously you've not got a lot of space in the caravan anyway, so more space the better.
I mean, are you like celebrities now? Do people come up to you and invite you to parties and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
No parties.
But do you get people asking for your autograph and wanting photos and everything?
I've had a woman the other day wanted a picture of me, and then a picture with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not famous, I just got married and that's it. And she's like, no, I'd love it if I could get a picture with you.
And I've just had Billie Piper wanting a picture with me.
Oh, my God! and did you meet Usher backstage?
Got a kiss. He gave me a kiss!
Oh, my God! Because you're like a celebrity couple now, are you thinking like Brangelina? Are you going to, like, put your names together?
We've come up with it, it's spam.
Spam? Now, what is a gorger? I mean, where does the name come from?
A gorger is me, a non-traveller.
Will you always be a gorger, even though you've married Pat?
Yeah, I don't want to be anything different. Some people's been sending nasty things on the Channel 4 website saying I'm trying to be a traveller. I would never try and be a traveller because I always want to be me.
Yeah. Say I fell in love with a gypsy girl. Would I be accepted in the travelling community?
It's quite different with girls.
To get a bit of time.
It's not like overnight, you know.
No. They'd have to warm to me, wouldn't they?
It's different with girls as well, isn't it?
Yeah, different with girls.
Yeah.
A lot more different with girls. But over time, I suppose you would be accepted.
Was you happy with the way it was portrayed on the show? Was you happy when you look back?
I was more than happy with how it come out on the telly. It's had a lot of positive feedback in that, so...
Yeah.
I couldn't really ask for anything more than that.
The only thing that I didn't like is that people thought, because he had a big dress, that I was trying to be a traveller. But if a traveller has a small dress, what are they trying to be, a non-traveller?
Exactly, you've got a point. I mean, because it's not unlike the dress Katie Price had. And you used her, didn't you use the pumpkin thing that she had?
Yeah, chocolate carrot.
Yeah. Would you say she's like an inspiration for you?
No.
No.
It's been so lovely meeting the people behind the documentary. Thank you so much. We've got Sam, Pat, Thelma. Give it up. Thank you. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to the cast of Being Human, Billie Piper, Usher, and of course, Pat, Sam and Thelma. Next week, I'll be joined by Juliet Lewis, Miranda Hart, Dermot O'Leary and The Streets. But now, with All You Need Is Now, it's Duran Duran!
It's all up to you now. Find yourself in the moment. Go directly to the voodoo. Now the channel is open. Lose your head, lose control. You come up delicate and fine, like a diamond in the minor world. Yeah. When you move into the light, you're the greatest thing alive. Whoa! Did you sway in the mood the way you did when you were younger? And we told everybody all you need is now. Stay with the music, let it play a little longer. You don't need anybody, all you need is now. Everybody's gunning, thought it'd be up your section. But you're better up and running in another direction. Put your bones in the thrall, throw a shadow on the vine, but your lashes let it shine. Whoa, yeah. Every moment that arrives, you're the greatest thing alive. Whoa. And you sway in the mood the way you did when you were younger. We told everybody all you need is now. Stay with the
What a week it's been. What about Egypt? Yeah, constant state of fear, confusion about what's going on, no internet access, no mobile phone. Basically, Egypt is like your nan's house, but with less biscuits. Did you see the protesters? They've been throwing petrol bombs. They can afford to fill up bottles with petrol. What have I got to bloody moan about? For God's sake! Apparently, Katie Price wants to make her life story into a film. It's not my idea. Don't have a go at me. It's going to focus on her stormy relationship with Alex. The working title is The Lie, the Bitch and the Shared Wardrobe. That's what I heard. Of course, the screenplay will be exactly the same as the one that's being touted around about those Chilean miners. Basically, the story of a dozen traumatised men ruined the day they ever went in that godforsaken hole. Top Gear, they're in trouble for making cheap Mexican jokes about reviewing a Mexican car. The Mexican government were furious. Though it's hard to take a complaint letter seriously when it begins, Dear Mr. Clarkson. It's hard, isn't it? Jeremy Clarkson had a go at the Mexican food. I mean, to be fair, it's boring, isn't it, Mexican food, isn't it? It's just pancakes and meat wrapped in different ways, isn't it? That's not cooking, that's origami with mince. Isn't it? I think it's true. And finally, an Italian art expert suggested this week that Da Vinci's Mona Lisa was actually a man in woman's clothing. Yeah, but we still would, wouldn't we, lads? Look at you shaking your head, mate. You didn't have a problem when you were in Thailand, did you? Oh, yeah. Anyway, what a lineup we have for you tonight. He's more dazzling than Simon Cowell's smile and even cuddlier than Simon's man boobs. Dermot O'Leary's dropping by. Oh, look at that. She shared the screen with Leonardo DiCaprio and Johnny Depp and a bed with Brad Pitt. Juliet Lewis will be here. And there's music from the streets. But first, it's time for one queen of comedy to meet the other. She's the darling of the Comedy Awards. It's Miranda Hart. Clumsy, what's up with you, woman?
I spent my life saying I'm nothing like the sitcom character. I just fell down the stairs.
You're all right, you're not going to sue.
No, it's fine. I should have turned it into a proper fool, shouldn't I?
Yeah, rolled down on me and we could have been like that on the bottom.
You can just do that now if you want.
Yeah, I'd really like that. Matt, are you all right? You said you're a bit... You've got a dicky stomach.
Thanks for bringing that up.
No, I worry. I don't...
No, I tell you what, probably because I had tea at the Wolsey this afternoon.
Oh, very nice.
You should go, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Annie Lennox was there.
Really?
So exciting.
What, on the same table?
No, yeah, with me. Me and her having tea.
Well, she wasn't serving, was she? Used to be in the Eurythmics.
Here's a scone, you bitch. Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, very nice.
This looks like it'll help.
Yeah. So what do you want? Southern Belle liqueur, we've got sweet plum wine.
OK, go on then.
That someone on the show actually makes it.
Really?
Well, he looks clean. You know, some people like in the street give you stuff. You know, some of this, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. But if he looks clean.
Yeah. Right, let's have a bit of sweet plum wine.
on,
How
then.
bad can it be, love?
You taste it first. You be like...
Oh, you have got grand after winning those awards. I'm your taster.
Yeah. I'm sure the Queen has her taster. I shall have one now.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, how bad can it be? Say it's someone who hates Chatty Man and it's
Is
actually...
that all you're giving yourself?
No, I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you've changed, Miranda. You've changed. Can I just say, you've turned into this bitch. And I don't think I like it.
Sorry, it was Annie Lennox at tea. So you know. Cheers. I had the smallest sip that could be considered polite, just in case. But it's all right, actually.
It is. You're not going to do one of those Miranda looks to the camera, are you?
It's one of those drinks that's a bit...
That's it, yeah. That.
Isn't it?
And it's dangerous when you've got teeth like this. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your trio of comedy awards.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. You must be still buzzing, are you?
Yeah. I still can't believe it. I'm still shocked. But the main thing is that I met Simon Le Bon. How good was that?
Because he was flirting with you as well.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's only human. But I kind of held on to him for a bit too long. It was embarrassing. I gave him a hug and then I could feel him slightly trying to withdraw, but I wouldn't let him go. And then I was like, I'm doing this for too long and it's on telly, I must. And even then I couldn't quite let go. Lovely.
Oh. How did you celebrate? Did you get like a bit off your face and start like them?
I actually grabbed my cast, so Patricia and Sarah and Sally and Tom, and said, back to mine for a cup of tea? And they went, oh, yeah. So that's what we did. We went back to mine.
Really?
Yeah. That's just how I roll, Alan.
Yeah.
What can I say? But we were a bit like, have we made the right decision? All sat on my sofa at home, you know, going... And then we opened our goodie bags at the Comedy Awards, within which was literally 3 packets of crisps and a pint glass that you might get at an Esso garage in the 80s. And then a cream egg.
Oh, the icing on the cake.
So we just sat there eating cream eggs and with a cup of tea. We didn't eat the cup of tea, we drank that.
Obviously. Now, Miranda's become that... It's got that Gavin and Stacey effect. It's now everyone loves Miranda, don't they?
Do they?
They do. Everyone you are, don't they? There's like young kids, there'll be hoodies.
But this is weird, there are hoodies, actually, that, like... Because I was in the park walking the dog the other day, Miss Peggy, and that's my dog. And, it's sad, isn't it? And this cool group of young, sort of 16 to 19, I don't know, I can't tell how old they are. It was, you is well funny. And I was like... And I'm a bit nervous around the youth, immediately turning to my mother, so thank you so much, you're so kind. And then a bit sort of intimidated. I couldn't really believe they liked me. I was like, what lovely trainers. so embarrassing. And then one of them went, Miranda likes our trainers. I was so confused that those kind of people like the show, but brilliant one.
It's when they say, hey, you're well sick.
Yeah.
And like, first I was like, sick.
Yeah. Do excuse me. Is that a good thing or a bad? Yeah. You is well fat. Fuck off. That's good. Terribly confusing.
Now, there's a 3rd series of Miranda in the pipeline, is that true?
That is true, yes. Although we only finished recording the 2nd on December the 6th, so really recently. So I'm kind of taking a bit of a break to see what I want to do with the next series and when and, yeah.
We've got a clip of you in the last series of Miranda.
I really wanted to introduce you to that vicar. So dishy.
Please, I want to leave with a shred of dignity intact. Oh, it's mortifying. Wish the ground could have swallowed me up.
She laughs all the way through.
All the way through.
Yeah, because when we all going out and you can see her head going.
Yeah.
What was it? Was there a cushion in that grave?
The Yeah, there was. There definitely was.
Good.
But they had to dig that grave. So
that's
it
a
was
bit sick.
in a graveyard, so it was quite weird. There was hilarious. There's one person up there who's never laughed so much in their life for some reason. So yeah, they dug the grave and then they put some mattresses in it, some crash mats. But normally if I fall over, it's sort of to the floor. But this, I had to go, you know, I had to clear the...
Yeah.
So I had to fall so far. I was genuinely quite scared. I was thinking I might die in this grave.
Oh, no.
I know, it's a bit weird. But I kind of loved doing it because I knew it's not often that I'm that confident that I think something will get a laugh, but I kind of thought, if this doesn't get a laugh, we're in trouble. So I really enjoyed it.
When you watch the show, you know, that you're called Queen Kong, and then there's those hoodies come in and think you're wearing a Halloween mask. Then when you get to the end and you see who's written it, it's you.
Yes. No, I know.
You give yourself such a hard time.
Yeah, I know. Well, I sort of really do feel like I'm playing a character, so I don't feel like I'm writing it about me, weirdly.
Yeah.
Which is obviously slightly odd because we look very alike.
Yeah. And you've just fallen down the stairs as you came on.
So embarrassing. Can't believe I did that.
You'll admit yourself that Miranda is like a throwback to the 70s and the 80s. And that was a deliberate choice for you, wasn't it? You know?
Yes, the sitcom itself, yes.
You're waving at the...
You've been watching, waving at the end, looking to camera, all that kind of thing. Yeah. Yes. I just sort of think I got stuck in that kind of camp, eccentric, silly kind of humour and didn't progress at all. Probably because I went to boarding school in the 80s, so that kind of alternative scene just bypassed me as I kind of played lacrosse on top of a hill in Berkshire. Rock and roll!
Yeah. Now, obviously, I've never been to a girls' boarding school because I'm a man.
Although that would explain everything.
But is it really all like, giddy up, Pippa, and... I've got no knickers on, sir. Is it that kind of like, you know, when St Trinians and everything?
Yeah, it's more the former than the latter, can I just
Pippa,
say?
right.
Yeah, it's more giddy up Pippa. But yeah, all the sort of nicknames that Sally Phillips's character in the sitcom, that's all quite true. We all had nicknames. Everyone's called Puddle and Podge and Bunty and Hooty and, you know...
Were you always the class clown at school?
Well, I probably was. I think I thought I was hilarious, whether I was or not. But I was really sort of uncool with my... You know, a lot of people going off to smoke and meet boys, and I was doing practical jokes like... well, once, actually, the boarding school was on top of a hill in the Berkshire countryside, and there were fields with sheep. And once I said to a friend, let's get a sheep and put it in our dorm, just to hear a teacher go, who's put a sheep in here? I thought that would be hilarious. And we did.
Really?
We got a sheep in a dorm. Really, yeah. So I played sort of really embarrassingly juvenile practical jokes.
Yeah.
Or would stay in a cupboard all lesson, so hide in a cupboard. And then 2 minutes before the end of the lesson, I'd walk out and go, sorry, I'm late. Really terrible jokes. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Oh. I remember this girl, Becky, at our school. She was like a practical joker. And we were like we were in science, which was like 4 floors up. And we had a supply teacher, and like we're all mucking about. She went, I'm going to get the headmaster. So she goes out. Becky ran down 4 flights of stairs and laid on the part like that. And then when the supply teacher came, went, Becky's jumped out the window. Becky's jumped out the window.
Do you know, we did really mean... It was a really mean thing that someone did. I don't think it was me. I hope I'm right in saying, but there was this teacher called Mrs. Twaits. And she had a very, very long, thin plait. And she had her back to the class, and she was writing on the thing, and someone came up and snipped her. Oh, awful. It's awful, that poor woman. And then you think now, teachers, they were probably only sort of 32, and we thought they were 105, you know.
Oh.
I know.
Horrible, isn't it? Well, I've got to say, congratulations again on
Thanks
your
so
well-deserved success at the Comedy
Oh,
Awards.
thanks,
Miranda
Alan.
No, she's done it again. Welcome back. Dermot O'Leary and the Streets will be here in a bit. But first, she's a Hollywood actress by day and one crazy-ass mother of a rock star by night. It's Juliet Lewis!
I have to say, my dress ripped backstage, so I hope you didn't catch that. I just ran and sat down very quick.
Really? Would you go right up?
Not too far, but
No,
I shouldn't have
no.
said anything. I would have faked it good.
No, I want to see where it's ripped now.
Can I just say, first of all, you guys were gorgeous standing for me like that. That was nice.
Oh, they love you. Would you like a drink, love?
What do you have?
There's blue naan. Do you like blue naan?
Is that for real?
Yeah, blue naan, apricot wine.
I'll have, is that a clear, I'll have a clear liquor. That's
Have a Cinzano and be done with it,
It was good enough for my
love.
grandmother. It's good enough for me.
Right, I'll do. I haven't got a mixer with it, so I'll have to put like a little bit of something
Oh,
with it.
this is gonna just be awful.
Oh, look at that. Come on. And I know you've been excited about coming on the show because you've been tweeting about it since like a month ago.
What is he making me?
Oh.
This is horrifying.
Oh. It's called a Cinzano. So, you like to tweet?
I know, it's this new thing because for the longest time I was like, who are these people that say random things to people you don't know? And I'm one of them now.
I know.
So, no, but I'm really into it because you sort of have these wonderful, amusing, clever, smart, funny, strange people on the other end that you can speak to. And most importantly, for my music, it's a really big deal because I can tell people where I'm playing, I can tell people about songs, and then I can ask people meaningless stuff like, hey, do you know a good gay club in London? Because I need to dance.
There's a lot of weirdos on Twitter. If you start saying, they could say, oh, 22C Burlington Avenue, you turn up there, you get that. And you'll be like tweeting from the back of a car boot. I've been kidnapped, LOL. You've got to be careful. You're Juliet Lewis.
Yeah, I think I won't ask somebody for a place to stay when I'm on tour. So that's where I'll draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and when you are on tour, is it as glamorous as they say?
No.
It doesn't.
No, the insanity is on stage for me where it should be, and I mean insanity in the best sense.
I've seen you. You really get into it.
I try.
Yeah, what goes through your head when you're like moshing and...
I don't know. I try. It's sort of this thing where I try to, commune with the gods, and I'm half joking, but I'm really not. No, I try to whip the audience into a frenzy, and honestly, I wrote these songs, so I'm connected to them in a really deep, exciting way. And did I say that in a complete sentence?
Yeah.
I'm just a bit jet lagged, so I didn't know if I cut my words off.
No, I got all
and
that,
I can't breathe in the dress.
You are
Truth
struggling.
be told.
I mean, how tight is it?
Is it?
Oh, that's like, is that quite nice?
No, I don't.
It's a little bit sweaty. No, I mean, it's going to be. I mean, I'm not saying you're personal hygiene, but, it's hard to get, like, a finger down there. You see what I mean?
Alan, I can say that you're the first host that's, physically touched me on a show, and it was quite friendly. It was okay.
Let's hope it's not the last time, love. Is it true you sold your house to become a rock star?
Well, this is what people don't know. Yeah, I started the band 6 years ago, and I made 3 records in that time, and I basically gave everything to the road. I was like, I'm not married. I don't have kids. I've been having a longing to do this since I was a little girl.
Let's have a look at your stage outfits.
Uh-oh.
I mean, what's that? I mean, even Lady Gaga would say you're having a laugh.
But that's the thing is I have a sense of humor about clothes, so you pick that up. On stage, I get to do anything I want. I can be the bird lady or the spaceman or what have you. I like it.
This is my favourite, the next one.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay.
Looks like you're on a hen night.
That one, see, here's what happens. I get these visions, for better or for worse, and I follow them in my music. So this one came to me, I was like, I need a Viking helmet. I should wear a Viking helmet on stage. And so I follow that.
And you are
that
off,
message.
you are off the drugs now, aren't you? What was you like when you were on drugs?
No, but that's the irony is on drugs, I was just quiet and meek.
Oh.
Without them,
You're
I'm...
this
Yes.
crazy
I'm
Viking lady.
out of my mind in the natural way.
I mean, while you're off with the band touring and you're doing Leeds and Reading, and say any film roles come through, do you have to turn them down or do you go, no licks, I'm going to stay with you?
No, that I turned down making movies. It was very deliberate for about 5 years because I really wanted to see if I had a future musically, and my future was all about touring and finding my audience. But now I'm making movies again, and I'm really trying to find balance, which is challenging, but I'm excited, because I very much, it's both a part of me, music and drama. And
they're closely linked, aren't they?
Yeah.
One of my favourite films is Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Was that a good experience?
It's great. And even though I was playing younger, I was a bit older in my own life. People thought I was just sort of this ingenue that Scorsese had plucked out of the street, but I kind of knew what I was doing.
I like your look at the Oscars that year. It's like if Keira Knightley and Coolio had a child. Isn't it? I love those cornrows.
Thank you. Again, I just sort of follow these ideas in an unself-conscious way, and I was like, I'm gonna wear gangster braids to the Oscars. I thought that was a good idea. I was very 19 at the time as well.
And of course, Brad Pitt was your boyfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You've got so much in common.
Oh, you too?
No. How long did you end up dating him for?
That was a really young relationship for a few years. We were both unknown at that time. Before then.
But I just find it fascinating because, you know, when you read all the papers and, you know, Hollywood's so in it, everyone's like, you know, having it off with someone else. Incestuous. Mm-hmm. You must be bumping into exes all the time, not just you, I mean, Hollywood.
No, I know what you're saying, but believe it or not, I only dated one well-known actor, and that's the one.
Yeah. Are you single on the...
I am single. No, I was going to say something stupid. Yes, I'm single.
What was you going to say? Single and horny?
No! That was the thing. You say something stupid, and then I was going to say I'm single and ready to mingle, but that was a joke.
Oh.
Do you guys say that out here?
Oh, I'm going to start saying it. That's amazing. Oh, it's absolutely lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
Juliet Lewis, everyone. Welcome back. The Streets will be performing shortly. First, though, he's the X Factor star who can take me to deadlock any time he likes. It's Mr. Saturday Night himself, Dermot O'Leary.
Cracker open.
Dermot, I'm disappointed.
Oh, what about?
You didn't come down the stairs and do the... Chatty Man! You didn't do the Dermot turn.
Well, it's your gig. I can't just come in and start...
Yeah, Saturday night! Do it for us. Do it on the Queen's Head. Do it. Come on. And say...
Your Monday night starts right here.
Monday night starts
That's right
here. It's Chatty Man.
Yeah. I don't talk like that, though. OK, so...
Dermot O'Leary!
It's microphone. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your Monday night starts right here. Then I turn to this camera and I walk over here and I do that thing and then I go, but first, it's Alan Carr! Then Alan comes out and the explosions and fireworks.
Yes. And I'm wearing, I've got my hair like Cheryl's.
That would be nice.
I got a taste of what the X Factor people get. You know when you see them on the telly, you go, yeah, like that. God, you've got.
Is it too hard?
It is too hard.
I get that a lot.
I mean, unless I was like Tesco Mary, that unless it
really. Tesco Mary, she didn't even feel it. I had to go extra hard for Tesco Mary.
Oh, of course.
But she was so lovely, Tesco Mary, because she'd always say to me at the end, she'd always whisper in my ear, "You're a lovely little fella, Dermot." On the way over. Yeah.
I liked it. She was one of my favourites.
She was brilliant, Tesco Mary. She's doing well.
Yeah, now, what do you want, love? We got some... Look,
do you know what? I'm going to get dealer's choice, whatever you think.
Southern Belle liqueur.
Then again, maybe not...
There's,
No bad can come from a drink called Southern Belle.
No, it can't, love.
Go on, crack her open.
Yeah.
What do we got?
What, the whole bottle? There you go.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, this is just what I need.
Now, did you enjoy the NTAs?
Yeah, National Television Awards. Yeah, we...
Right, just in case people don't know.
I did as it goes. I think those sort of shows, you always enjoy the actual night itself. I mean, it's at the O2, and so you walk out and there are, I don't know, 10,000 people or so there, and you do have that kind of heart-in-the-mouth moment. But it's always scary leading up to it, and the minute it starts, then suddenly the room sort of shrinks and you kind of get on with it and have a bit of a laugh. I love the Chilean miner. He was
I know.
Senor Louis Erza. Did anyone watch the NTAs? Yeah. He was brilliant. But the great thing was, he couldn't speak any English. And they said, the organisers said to me, wouldn't it be lovely if you speak some Spanish to him? Like, how to shatter a really lovely TV moment is me going, "Hola, señora. ¿Cómo estás?"
I mean, did you get that stage fright? Does your heart sink when you get asked to do these things?
Holly Willoughby always told me this great, sort of how she feels when she used to do the Extra Factor, where and she puts it so succinctly, the 30 seconds before you do the gig are the most exciting, but also the worst. So actually, when you're doing the job, you know what it's like. When you're doing the job, it's just your job and it's fun and you're on a roll. There's momentum and so forth. But whereas that 30 seconds before is the most exhilarating. I mean, 30 seconds before the X Factor is just brilliant. It's you hear that the audience are going crazy. You've got Peter Dixon going, now there's the final three, and I'm behind these big sort of doors that kind of really heavy doors that got all lights on them and so forth. And then on the second week, I realised that one of the riggers had just drawn in my eye line just a little penis.
Someone has to spoil it.
But they were like, "Oh, should we want to take it off?" I was like, "No, leave it on." So it always made me laugh. And then, but the minute the doors go open, you're like, "Okay, no, this is home."
Now, on the last series of X Factor.
Yes.
Now, do you always have a little bet with yourself who you think's going to win? And was you right?
I'll stress with myself. I have a bet. Yes.
You can't go into Ladbrokes, can you, and say, £2 million on that card.
Where are these? Yeah. Well, hello, Mr. Bookmaker.
You should get glasses. Do you have got glasses?
Yeah, I'm blind as a bat. Yeah. But I would be terrified because my glasses fall off quite a lot. And if
get them on a chain.
If they...
How funny would that be? Dermot on X Factor. And the person who's going home...
I'll mention it to Simon and see what he says.
The one thing you do is you give good pause. You do give good pause. I am there on the end of my sofa and you just keeps us all hanging on.
Yeah, but you see, I don't think... I don't like the fact...
I've counted 18 seconds.
Fair.
That's your pause.
Is that my average pause?
Your average pause.
I've got a very talented but slightly hysterical director who talks to me in my ear.
I know how you feel.
And so I open the envelope or whatever, and I'll open. I'm itching to say it, and he gets more and more excited as the show goes on. So by the time it's deadlock or whatever, he's just going, wait, wait, wait.
Oh, really?
It's One Direction, you know.
I didn't know if you...
No, don't one right now.
No. We're not doing a recount, Matt Cardle, I'm afraid. Dermot said the wrong name. But the people who are awful, we can say that, but you're standing next to the families. And there must be times when you're like...
Oh, there's times you just want the ground to swallow you up. The thing is, in all seriousness, you have to buy into the fact that anyone that can walk out on that stage can win the show. And that's the one thing you always remember in your head. But the hardest moment really is when they start singing and you speak to the family. And sometimes they know they're not that good, but the family's been telling them all their lives, this is your thing, this is for you. And you can tell they don't really believe in it. And that's the hardest thing for me, is I'm backstage with the pushy mum or the pushy dad, and they're going to me, they are brilliant, aren't they? Well, they're unique, can't they? But you just have to ask questions all the time.
Yeah. I mean, because you are basically front of house, aren't you?
Yeah.
If they say
On
something...
the maitre d' of the X Factor.
Yeah, you are. Has anyone ever, like, slagged you off or tried to hit you or, like, been abusive?
You do get people that... that Simon will say something and then I'll look down and there'll be some grand just giving me evil. Like, I'm going... I didn't say... You know... That's him, you know that, don't you? It's not me.
I mean, when you go round, you know, chatting to people, your nut job radar must be absolutely amazing. Can you spot it now?
100%,
like, nut
man.
job...
Mile off.
100 metres away, nut job.
Yeah. But for me, I love the characters, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the girl that came on last year that didn't wear anything, Chloe...
Oh, I love her. Don't be tight, right, this is my life.
I know, she's amazing. I was mildly obsessed with her by virtue of the fact whenever I interviewed her, I'm not being funny, right, but what happened were I was up all last night and then Baby were on the phone this morning and then and she had this boyfriend called Ian and she fell in love with, and so she had a tattoo up here that said Ian Forever, yeah? Then she broke up with him, so to get back at him, she had a tattoo there which said Ian Nasty.
That shows Ian.
Check that out, Ian. Now you regret finishing with me. Worst thing about the whole thing is it didn't look like Ian Nasty, it looked like I am nasty. It's true.
Obviously, Simon Cowell's your boss. What goes through your head when you look down at your phone and Simon Cowell's name pops up?
Unimaginable terror.
Really? Yeah.
For the simple reason... Firstly, it's not down to Simon, it's down to something else. And so you see it and go, oh, he's like, oh, my God! And he never calls at a convenient time, ever. So quite often you'll get a call after the show's finished at about... And the thing is, after we finish the show, you always have a few drinks and you get relaxed. You can't really sleep when it finishes because you're on such a high. So, and I don't know when he sleeps, like a vampire. So he will call you at about no word of a lie. I'll see calls coming up and it's like 2 in the morning and immediately you just go, you have that awful, like, pit of your stomach, sick feeling where you go, what have I done? Is watch the show back and it's seen something I don't like. But the thing is you can't let it ring out. You've got to take it.
Because he's so powerful, isn't he? I'd imagine, even if you lied and went, oh, I'm going in a tunnel, he'd say, no, you're not, I'm behind you. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I got over the fact that there are probably snipers trained on me 24/7 a long time ago. They're up there. I know they are.
You've actually been spending some time with Simon in America.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been hanging out, but...
Both on those jet skis. Well, that's my dream, to be on a jet ski with Simon Cowell. That's when you know you've made it, isn't it?
But you know what? He is, you know, the sort of the occasions I've had dinner with him, he's really good company, and he is, you know, it's difficult because he's still my boss.
Oh, yeah.
And when he took me on, he said, look, I want you to sort of push the envelope and try and be cheeky and you know, and give us a hard time. And he said, and I won't care, just do it. And of course you do, but there's always a little part of you where you go, da-da-da-da-da-da. Isn't that right, Simon? And you look down at him and go... And then in your head you go, shouldn't have said it, shouldn't have said it. That's it, gonna get sacked. And he sort of gives you that kind of, like, Bond villain look, and you go, yeah, Cheryl, what do you think of that? And the thing is, that's why I love Louis, because Cheryl and Danny you can't really be nasty to because they're Cheryl and Danny. Simon, you can push it, but, you know, you're still your boss. Whereas Louis, you can just beat up on all time.
Poor old Louis.
I know. I walked into his dressing room. He's convinced his dressing room is bugged. So if you want to... Which it probably is. By Simon. So if you want a conversation with Louis, you sort of have to go into his wardrobe or his toilet. So if you walk into the dressing room, he'll come out and he'll go, who's that? Who's that? And there's always random people in Louis' dressing room. I went in there, like, week 4, and, like, Robbie Keane, the captain of Ireland, was in there with his girlfriend. How do you know Louis? And Louis would pop his head out the room and go, come in. So, Louis a nightmare.
Oh, you're over in LA for meetings about the American X Factor.
I'm on the shortlist, that much I know.
Yeah.
I've got... In my water, I think I won't get it. And I'm not being deliberately pessimistic. I just think that it's an American show. I think if it's between me and... I think 4 Americans, and I would imagine an American will get it. Just because, for the sake of balance, if Cheryl gets the show, I think they'll probably want the American host. And I've sort of... It's gone on so long now that I've sort of made peace with that, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
And even if I did get it, I wouldn't want to give up the show over here. So, you know, and I certainly don't expect to get it.
No. I mean, who else is in the running? Is it true? I heard Zac Efron.
I don't know.
I've heard Alan Titchmarsh. Is that true?
Imagine if that actually happened and we're just joking about it now, and if I don't get the job and Alan Titchmarsh gets the job.
Well, I like Alan Titchmarsh. I like you, Dermot. I think Alan's got that edge.
Imagine that call at 2 a.m. from Simon. Darling, hi, it's me. Good news and bad news.
It wouldn't be awful, though, if they ring you up and then they leave you waiting 18 seconds to tell whether you've got... How would you like that, Dermot? No. Well... You see, it's not nice, is it?
I've been waiting a year. I can handle another 18 seconds.
Welcome back to part 4. The Streets will be performing in a bit, but look who's still here. It's Dermot O'Leary. Now, before the break, we were talking about the American X Factor.
Yes.
If you get the job, will you and your girlfriend move over?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to give up the UK job. That's really important. So if
you can't have everything.
I can. I can.
How that work?
No, I don't know, but I think it's possible.
This lovely Dee.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, if I get it, then I'll to and fro.
Now you've been with Dee for 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
Isn't it about time someone had a ring on it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. It's just gone so fast. That's the thing.
Yeah,
and so, to be honest with you, if someone said I'd been going out with someone for 8 years and I wouldn't be married, 8 years ago I'd have said they're crazy. But it's all gone so fast.
Yeah.
And she is the most annoyingly independent woman in the world. And she travels a lot and she's away at the moment, so
because she's like successful in her own right as well, isn't it? So it's not like she's sitting at home.
No, she is. She's
not sitting at home like doing stitching and like darning socks.
No, I don't believe that's ever happened. No, she's a producer director and she's got her own life, and and I want to support her as much as possible. And if you really love someone, then you want them to blossom, don't you?
Of course you do.
And and I want to make sure that.
Is that you talking or the Southern Belle talking? I don't know.
70-30. No, but that's the whole point of a partnership, is you want the other person to do well and support them, and and she got together with me before I got X Factor, but when I just sort of started on Big Brother's Little Brother, so she's my best mate. She's been with me all the way through there, so we support each other.
I'm fine.
My love. Now that's the Southern Belle talk.
Now you're about to head off to Africa with Comic Relief.
I know.
And it sounds like a death.
It's going to be hellish.
It is.
Comic Relief are sort of like the mafia. Either you can't turn them down. So I got a call about a couple of weeks ago, and they said, we'd love you to go and do this trek in Kenya to promote for Comic Relief. And the issue is sight and sight savers over there and so forth in northern Kenya, and you just can't say no. So I'm doing this trek, 100 kilometres in 5 days.
Who's the other celebs who are doing it?
Scott Mills, Ollie Mears, Ronnie Ancona, Cara Toynton.
Now listen, I didn't think Gillian McKeith would want to do any more reality TV.
Lorraine Kelly. Yeah, and 2 more have just confirmed.
But what's the insurance like? Say Lorraine Kelly gets...
I've not asked that question, I've got to be honest.
Say Lorraine Kelly gets bitten by a black mamba.
I reckon...
You might have to suck the poison out.
And I'm ready and willing to do so, Alan, let me assure you.
Say it was on the chest, though.
Send me in, coach.
Sorry, I've just had too much Southern Belle.
One can never have too much Southern Belle.
So what have you been doing to get into shape?
That's the problem. It's a trek in Africa, so I haven't got a clue what I should be doing. No, but they've only told me 2 weeks ago, so I'm just doing what I'm doing. Me and Alan, this is going to sound terribly celeb, isn't it? Me and Alan share the same personal trainer.
But what are they doing with him that they're not doing with me? But this, you know, I'm talking about you getting ready physically, but what are you going to do, like, with the 100 degrees heat? 'Cause don't take this wrong, you're a bit pasty. You're pasty. I mean, what factor Pisboo will you have to...
5-0 plus, I reckon. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's going to be tough. Right. But you can sponsor us, which is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Red Nose Day or Comic Relief /Trek, I believe. Red Nose Day /Trek, I believe.
Good luck with the trek.
Thank you.
Fingers crossed for American X Factor.
Thank you.
The one and only Dermot O'Leary. Wasn't he lovely? That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Dermot O'Leary, Juliet Lewis, and, of course, Miranda Hart. But now we're going through hell. It's the streets.
It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog. Let surprise take a slog, and if you get a knife from behind, know your knife's in front. Do it, I wouldn't say a word till I've walked a mile in your shoes. But once a mile from you, I'll utter what the F I choose. Wearing nice new shoes. Do it. If you're going through hell, 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 keep going. Fall down 5 times, rise up 6. Give the good news by way of this. The mind plays tricks on the fighter who wishes kindness is right, and both sides win. Push the limits of stubbornness to finish up above the stubbornness of silly limits. Run the ring around your finger and wheel the ring around to bring it. If you're going through hell, 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 keep going. If you can't join them, beat them. If you won't roid up, be friends. The joy of the fight is the fighting the boy. I'm making this up now, finding a point is it if you can't win, then run you win. The joy, the fun of the thing, it's all just lads in the normal ambience. Call or stab and then call an ambulance. I don't resist anything but temptation. Lead me not into that place. I can find it myself. I can't resist anything but temptation. Lead me not into that place. I can find it myself. Your hero is only ordinary. He's just a hero a moment more than you and me. You have nothing to lose but your chains, so it maybe might rain. And yeah, maybe slight pain or a day like slaying. But at the end of the tunnel there is always light. It just might be a train. Beep, beep. If you're going through hell, if you're going through hell, could you get any closer? If you're going through hell, I have. If you're going through hell, keep going. I'll see you there.
Chatty Man! Okay, sit down, please. What a week it's been. Did you get your Valentine's cards this morning? Oh. The bloke next door to me, 35, and he still gets a card from his mum. What's that about? And I know for a fact he stopped having sex with her over 18 months ago. Move on, mother, move on. It's not right, is it? What's the etiquette on buying a card saying for that special someone, if that someone genuinely is a bit special? You don't know, do you? Of course, Saint Valentine's is actually a religious day. Did you know that? No. And nothing brings you closer to God than a pair of crutchless Ann Summers knickers, does it? Oh, look at you. And how nice of you to wear them to the studio today, madam. Accusations rumble on that Italian Prime Minister, 72-year-old Silvio Berlusconi, paid for sex with a minor. My first reaction was, my God, haven't those poor Chileans been through enough already? Still, a powerful millionaire with a penchant for prostitutes. Get your shoe, Heather Mills, you've pulled. And finally, tomorrow is the last episode of my big fat Gypsy Wedding. I think we've all learned valuable insights from the show, like double-checking it's definitely an old retired couple in the caravan we're overtaking before risking a V sign. You all right? Hiya! Don't grab me. I fancy having a bit of a grab, don't you? I like it. All those girls do is clean and bogle. Have you seen them? They don't do anything else. Cleaning and bogling. There's got to be a cleaning workout video in there somewhere, isn't there? Warm up with some light dusting. Before the serious business of spot cleaning the carpet begins. I mean, wait. What a lineup we have for you tonight. They're the biggest thing to have come out of the X Factor since Tesco Mary. JLS will be chatting and performing. It's Valentine, so I'll be joined by the Hollywood legend whose middle name is Love. Samuel L. Jackson is in the house. Oh, yes. But Thursday's the one Big Mac I can never have too much of. Put your hands together for Lee Mac! Return of the Mac.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Do you see what we did there?
Yeah, something very predictable.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm finally on this show, and I can ask you, why have you got a massive 97p stamp on the floor? I've always wanted to know that.
Yeah, you try licking it.
I was going to say, you don't strike me really as a rug licker. That was too much for the JLS fans, I'm so sorry.
Now, do you want a drink, love?
Oh, that's sickly.
Yes, this will be your first drink of 2011, won't it?
Yeah, I've been on a... I know this is going to sound a bit arsey, but I've been on a detox. I've not had a drink. I've not had any meat. I've not had any...
Have I just walked into a carry-on film?
I've not had any caffeine. I've had nothing for a month.
God, you boring bastard.
Thank you. You don't get Parky saying things like this, do you? My next guest is a boring bastard. So this is my first drink back, yeah. So just get on with it. Hurry, I've been waiting a month.
Can your first drink being taboo after a detox? Your liver's going to go, oh, shit.
Have you got... Is that still going?
Is it still going?
Have you got Mirage?
Mirage.
Do you remember Mirage?
Oh,
is it a taboo or is it a Mirage?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I've got $15.99.
Is that the price or the name of it?
That's the name.
What is it? Vodka?
Gin.
Go on, I'll have a gin. Have you got anything with it, or just gin?
That gin and ginger ale? I've got nothing else. We can have a Jaeger bomb. Do you like them?
What's a Jaeger bomb?
I don't know, but someone gave me one and it sounded a bit trendy.
What's that, tonic? Is that tonic water?
Ginger ale.
Oh, yes, that's...
There you go. Get that down, you love. Oh, this is going to be minging. So why did you decide to give up booze? Was you getting, like, violent?
I haven't had an aftertaste like that since I stood under the mistletoe with Anne Robinson. Blimey, O'Reilly.
Did your wife do it with you?
Ooh.
The diet, you pervert.
Oh. Yes, my wife did it with me. She did it, and it's fallen off her as well.
Yeah.
If you're watching, love. Dropped off either way. Dropped off her. But she wasn't very big anyway. But I was starting to... You see, I've always had quite skinny arms and legs, but the front of me looks like... Remember when Gaza came back from Italia 90? Yeah. And he wore that plastic thing in the belly?
Yeah, yeah.
I've just got one of them at the front now.
Oh.
Got a great look, is it?
I worry about the turkey neck.
I don't think you've got a turkey neck.
Oh, it does. It sort of goes down like that, and you get, like, cats in the area going... But you... It's Valentine's night. How come you're not taking your wife out for a romantic meal?
Because, see, that I don't like... What's happened to Valentine's Day? Well, it's been sabotaged, hasn't it? Because it used to be that Valentine's Day, you sent a card to someone that you fancied, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
That was it. And then suddenly it got hijacked and you're supposed to buy your wife some flowers. When did that happen?
So is it just Valentine's Day you don't like, or are you not romantic? I mean, you know, do you...
I'm romantic. I'm a romantic gentleman. Yeah, I like to woo the ladies. But, you know, I'm married. We've got 2 young kids, and so I like to... We're getting to that age now where my Valentine's Day gift is, don't worry, love, I'll make my own cup of tea. I mean... It's a special day.
Yeah.
It's a special day, you know.
Yeah, but seriously, you got 2 kids.
I have.
How do you and your wife keep the magic alive? I mean, do you do
Well,
role-play
what, you mean the tricks, the magic tricks?
No, magic of love.
You mean the,
Yeah.
Do you mean the sex?
I do mean the sex. You know, the old...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have absolutely no doubt that you're keeping it mature. You mean the,
Yeah. Yeah. Bit of that.
Bit of that, yeah?
Yeah, what's wrong with a bit of that?
Nothing wrong with a bit of that, yeah. Or a bit of that. Nothing wrong with a bit of that.
Oh, stop it, I'm getting... We've got...
I've got you quite into this.
Yeah, it's nice. Let's talk about not going out. It's the 4th series, finished last week.
Yes, it is.
It's done brilliantly, isn't it?
Well, I don't want to brag, but I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah, no, it's been nice. Yeah, we've had a good reception. We've been off the air for 2 years, so I thought maybe people would forget about it and not watch it, but no, they watched it.
Well, the BBC axed it after the 2nd series, didn't they? So now you must be a bit like, told you so, BBC, losers.
I just felt that wasn't the diplomatic way to approach the situation. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I'm in my house I do it. But the front is very much, you know, it's like a relationship, you know, the girlfriend has left.
Yeah.
Then she's knocked on the door and said, I want you back. And I said we then, that was a fantasy I had. Both of them said, I want you back. No, but so when the girlfriend knocks on the door and says, I've changed my mind, I want you back, obviously, you're not childish about it. You say, OK, come in, let's try again. But don't fucking cancel me again.
We're not going out. What I love about it is you're never more than 30 seconds away from a gag. You know, when you watch some comedy and it's like 20 minutes of, like, you know, pregnant pauses and all this, what you see is what you get. We're not going out. Was that a tradition?
We did decide to do it the sort of American way, which is to keep the gags... It was mainly a gag-driven show, you know. So if there's not... I mean, the old cliché about writing British sitcom is there's got to be a joke on every page. Well, if there's a joke on every page, that's quite a long wait.
Yeah.
So we make sure we try and do a joke every other line. The people that don't like the show will say, well, that's at the expense of the characters or the story. And I say to those people, I don't give a shit. I do literally say that to them.
Miranda was in the first
The
series.
big bastard, as we call her.
Yeah.
It's a nice little pleasant nickname, isn't it?
Yeah, she loves it.
It's a lovely little affectionate nickname.
I noticed she didn't mention you at all in her Comedy Awards speech. She sort of, like, moved on, didn't she?
Well, she's...
Dropped you like a hot brick.
That's her, after she's just eaten a Dalek.
You're not bitter, though.
I'm not bitter, no. The fact that, you know, big bastard's just got up on stage and not even mentioned us. No, she's brilliant. See, Miranda's one of these rare people that's naturally funny.
Oh, yeah.
She's a proper funny-boned person.
Yeah.
You know.
We had her on here last week and she was just
yeah, I know,
fun.
so I turned it off.
Yeah. Should we have a look at a clip from Series 4, shall we?
Lovely.
He's early. If that's my taxi, can you tell him I won't be long? I'm just going to make myself look respectable.
I'll tell him to turn the engine off. Is this the world's slowest burglary?
Now, the Lee you play...
Yes.
...in that is meant to be based on you in your 20s. Were you really a drifter?
I thought you were going to say, were you really that fat?
You can see, though, the dramatic weight loss now.
What, on me now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you patronising me, or...?
No, genuine, because I could see you look quite fat there.
Have you ever done compliments before?
I've tried to give them
I'll
up.
have you know, I've got a physique like, you know, Aston from JLS. I'm actually... That was for me, not for him. Yeah. I'm a bit drunk, I'm not going to lie. It's been a month.
Yeah. I suppose it is. If you haven't drunk, you're going to, like, get levered really quickly.
I'm going to get off with Samuel L. Jackson. Give us that beret. Betty, Betty, come on. Who is it? Be like when do you remember when we got drunk and met, me and Alan met...
Peter Fonda.
It's a bit of a showbiz story, but me and Alan did a show together in Australia, and we were really drunk. That's not it, but, yeah. And we went in the lift.
Yeah.
And we only went from the ground floor to the third floor, and between going from the ground floor to the third floor, we'd met Peter Fonda in the lift.
Yeah.
And asked us back to his house, to his room.
He said, hey, do you two like to party?
Yeah.
And we went, oh, yeah.
Well, to be fair, Alan, only one of us said it like that.
No, but we ended up in his suite.
We went back to... But bearing in mind, he was nothing to do with the showbiz thing. We were doing a comedy show.
Yeah.
He was making a film, just happened to be in the same hotel. So that was all in 20 seconds, wasn't it? From going...
I know, and we're sitting there, then he brings out this guitar and starts singing, like, Vietnam War songs.
I know. It was a bit awkward, wasn't it, if we're going to be honest? It was, wasn't it?
We didn't know the words, so I just sort of swayed a bit. And then him, because he was pissed, says to him, you know Peter Fonda's been like Easy Rider and all this lot, and he goes, Peter, can I ask you a question?
I was drunk.
Peter, what's your favourite pie?
Well, the thing is, I thought he might, like, laugh at that, and he didn't laugh. He started telling me about his favourite
I know, and it was your fault.
It was my fault, and then I thought, see, he's interested. He's interested in the minutiae of life, because no one talks to him about that.
No.
So I said, it must be hard being you, Peter, because look at you with your beautiful red scarf on. I said, that's a brilliant scarf. You've chosen that scarf. It's a nice scarf. Does anybody ever say, great choice of scarf, Peter? No, they don't. They go, hey, you were the guy in Easy Rider. Well, let me tell you, Peter, it's a great scarf. And he looked at me and went,
yeah.
Oh, we are said. It's completely blank.
I know, we
like
had to just go because it was embarrassing.
Didn't you nick something from his minibar?
Yeah, oh, this is awful.
You stole from his minibar.
I told Lee to distract him and I stole drinks out of his minibar.
I was the cover. Yeah.
He's singing, give peace a chance, and me behind him, like...
You think that's embarrassing? I'm in front of him going... in the back.
Oh, Lee, it's absolutely lovely.
I'm not going, I'm staying.
You are going?
No, I'm staying. I'm just going to drink.
And they're not going out DVD
Yes. It's good.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I thought you asked me to review it. It is. Oh, it's great. Oh, you went it out? Well, I was looking round because I thought...
What are you looking... What?
No, Alan, most
Don't
people...
try and steal from my minibar. What's that over there, a bird?
Thanks, Alan. Most people don't mention the lazy eye. You what, Alan? What are you saying?
No. They're not going out DVD. When's it out?
Hey?
Oh, give over.
It's out on the... It's out on the... It's out today.
Out today. Out today. I can't wait to watch it. Lean back, everyone!
Well, thank you.
Welcome back. Samuel L. Jackson will be here soon, but first... It's time for a Valentine's night fivesome with the hottest men in music. It's JLS! Don't you ever get tired of that screaming?
No, of course
you
not.
love it?
Of course. Lovely. Hello.
Congratulations, Aston. It was your birthday.
Yes.
How old were you?
23.
23.
Oh, still getting...
Oh. He said 23, not 12. How did you celebrate last night?
We celebrated the night before, going into my birthday. We had a little party. It was a big party.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was good.
What did you do, Nando's?
We wish.
Do you want a drink, love?
Of course.
And I don't think Orisha should drink, because every time he's been on the show, you've got him drunk.
Every single time.
And he's been...
Do
Yeah.
you remember last time? Yeah, you were sick in your hat. Right, OK, who wants a drink?
I heard about Jägermeister.
No.
Oh, he's still minging, and yeah. Are you still all hungover?
Yeah. Pretty
Still,
much.
probably still am, yeah.
Hey, with the dog, love, come on, put your hair down. For God's sake, it's your birthday. Here, you've just got back from Miami.
Yes.
What was it like? Was it good?
It was amazing.
Wicked.
Actually, no, it was terrible. The weather was terrible, and, you know, it was just terrible.
Give over, love. But why didn't Orisha? You didn't go, did you?
No, I didn't go. I was reading about the boys in the papers every single day while they're in Miami. Marvin and Aston in the sunshades, just giving it the kind of Superman pose.
Yeah. Hey, and Aston, what was that about? The hairband.
It's long, didn't it? So when you don't obviously imagine having this part of your head shaded and then the rest of it kind of dark, and you go like this, and you've got this.
Your hair ain't that long, love. Look, we've got a picture. Look, I mean, was it really necessary? Look at that. Do you lot wax?
No, that's...
People say I wax my
It's like-
chest, but I just ain't got a hairy chest.
Yeah.
We've got another holiday stamp. Oh, you don't mind me picking up these holiday stamps? I got them from Boots. Now, look, there's Craig David.
Yeah.
Now, listen, sun lounger etiquette. He's just basically sat on the corner of that woman's sun lounger. He's really sat on that woman's face. Look, and she can see she's going, Craig David, sitting. Have a word. So what was he doing there?
He was having a friendly chat.
He lives out there. He lives in that hotel. He's got, like, an incredible penthouse. It's ridiculous.
He lives in the hotel?
Yeah.
Aston, you're right.
I'm all right, yeah.
This is very strong, Alan.
Aston, you're going to be sick.
No, I'm all right. I'm fine.
Arisha, give me that hat. Have it there, just in case. Go on, I've just had all this dry cleaned. You're right.
You don't want to lick that off your stamp, do you?
Alan, if that hat gets sicked in,
All right, you put it
you're
on.
getting me a new hat.
OK, I'm sorry, love. Now, JB, you took your girlfriend, Chloe, on the holiday. What were the other boys like? Were they like, no women, it's the lads' holiday?
No, do you know what? I went out literally the day after we finished the tour, and then the boys came out 2 days after that. So I was kind of there first.
Oh,
and then
so
I was like, boys, you can come.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
No, I wasn't. But yeah, no, obviously I haven't seen her much, so it was just nice to chill and...
Yeah, I bet, yeah. And the paper said you got engaged, is that true?
It's not true.
Well done, JB. Let's drink to JB.
No, we're very much in love, but it's not true that we're engaged.
Did you give her, like, a ring, though, didn't you?
No, do you know what? It's this ring that I'm wearing here, right?
So you took it back off her?
No.
Happy Valentine's, Chloe.
No.
I'll have that back.
No, I didn't
So
take
you just
it
got a
back.
nice little ring. So
Do you know what?
Yeah.
The ring that obviously people think is her engagement ring, she got for her 18th birthday, and I got a ring that we have the same ring, so it's identical, right? We were on the same hand. So she wears that one on her left hand. And she's been wearing it for like 6 months.
Yeah. And what did you get Rochelle for Valentine's?
JLS calendar. I'm a romantic.
You boys are cheap.
No, I haven't seen her. I'm seeing her after the show, so I've got something special planned.
Oh. It's nice to have you back together.
Thank you very much.
Do you think so? It is nice.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to do a duet? That would be great.
They should do, like,
My Endless Love.
when Jordan and Peter Andre did that thing? I think they should do that.
Yeah.
I think you should do My Endless
Whole
Love.
new world.
Yeah. Don't you think they look the same?
They do. They've both got the cleavages out again. Song you should sing that. What's that one? I don't know much. The man with the hairy mole. I love you. That's a great one.
All right, we'll get that one.
Look at these eyes. I know the tears are showing. Was he moody when he split up? Was he like slamming doors, going to heat?
He really
He
was.
was.
Yeah, he was, right? And I was at it first hand because obviously I was the one who got the brink of it because he was like, right, Ash, we're going out. I'm going out. And I was like, Marv, I've been out for the past 6 months without you, flipping, going out with my friends, doing whatever, and you've disowned me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, this is what it was like.
Oh.
And then he's gone, Ash, we're going out. And this is bearing in mind 11 o'clock at night, and I'm in bed and I'm like, yeah, Marv, listen, we've got work tomorrow. No, we're going out, mate. I was thinking, come on, like, give me a break, because I just obviously had to...
Yeah, God, I've got to go out drinking, dancing with a load of girls. God. I hate my life. Here, I've got to ask you about those Ranger condoms. Oh, my God. Who's been the best sellers? Are certain boxes doing better than others, or are they all...
Always.
Oh, look, there they are. There, look.
Aston's are doing very well. They're shooting up.
They're shooting.
And,
I was just going to say...
the other three are doing all right.
Now, is it true that you had to have, like, a plaster cast of your penis to send to the makers so it was the exact... I heard, is that true? Like a dirty Madden Tussauds? No, I heard it!
No.
What do they have written up the shaft? Is it your cert? You only get one shot. I don't know. You've just finished your tour, your arena tour, which I came to.
Yes, indeed.
It was brilliant.
It was very good.
My niece came along, she's a huge JLS fan, like everyone, but Harry from One Direction was there and she nearly wet herself with excitement. She was like, oh, can you imagine like a young girl's dream, JLS, and the whole of One Direction, she was like... I thought she was going to implode. I thought she was Are you worried about, you know, when they come along, competition-wise and
You know what?
Can they do backflips?
Liam,
I don't know, with Harry, if there was pussy involved, yes. That was funny, that was funny when he goes, you'll get loads of pussy. No, but you're not jealous or anything.
Yeah, no, you know what? I knew Liam.
There's room for everyone, isn't there?
Yeah, and we knew Liam before he auditioned. Liam from One Direction auditioned the same year that we auditioned for the show, and we stayed in touch. And that boy's so focused. You know, they were coming up to us when we saw them at X Factor. And they said, you know, JLS, oh my God, we want to be like you guys and stuff. And we're like, you know, you guys have just come together in a show, and already you're so tight. Yeah, and they perform so well, I think everybody agrees, you know?
Yes.
So...
Now, you're performing Eyes Wide Shut later.
Yes.
God, it's a new sound... Someone's been on the Disco Biscuits. Honestly. I watched it twice in a row, it was off my tits.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
Honestly, it's great though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very good. No, and obviously Tiny Temper's on the track, and he's hopefully going to have an amazing next week at the Brits. And yeah, no, we love it. It's great. It's, you know, obviously the third single off the album now.
And you're being obviously given more money to do videos now because you've got CGI, you're flying about.
Yeah, well, this video was a green screen video, which is the first one we've ever done, to be fair. And, you know, the guys who did it, James, the director, was like, you know, guys, I've got all these ideas for what I'm going to put in there. So we're, like, dancing on a green, you know, green sort of background, have no idea what's going to be put in it.
Because let's face it, before it was just you in, like, a warehouse going. Aston, do another backflip, quick, we've got no money. Anyway, you're performing later.
Yes,
I can't wait for that. See you later. JLS, everyone. That was brilliant. Welcome back. JLS will be performing shortly, but first, Pulp Fiction, Die Hard, Star Wars. My next guest is a Hollywood legend who has had more box office hits than I've had hot dinners. It's the one and only Samuel L. Jackson.
Coming back. Oh, not really.
Hey, look at that, I love you.
Thank you so much. Wow. It is so great to be back here. Thank you.
Oh, no, thanks for coming back.
Oh, you know.
I felt we really bonded.
You're always so
last time.
tonsorially correct, and you have great frames.
Yeah, I know.
Here we are.
We're like an advert for Specsavers.
That's right.
Now, you were here yesterday giving out Best Film at the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
What was it like?
Like all of, you know, like award shows. You know. But you know how that goes. You know, somebody goes home happy.
Yeah,
the majority of them go home sad.
Yeah.
You know? So the happy people are always in the minority.
Yeah. Be honest with me, love.
Mm-hmm.
Do Americans really like, you know, dig the BAFTAs and stuff? I mean, or do you see it like as, yeah, BAFTAs, SMAFTAs?
No, I mean, I don't know how they see it. I'm really proud of mine. I have one.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
you got for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I'm really proud to have it. Plus, you know, Americans think that you guys act better than we do anyway.
Really?
So when we get an award from here, it means we're really, really, really good. You know?
But you didn't turn up to get your BAFTA. You sent your friend John Travolta.
I had a job. I was actually
You
working.
had a job. You could have pulled a sickie or something.
No.
I can't come in. I've got the shit.
Your reputation for going to work is much better than your reputation for not showing up, even late. So I always go.
Yeah,
you know?
you've got to go to work.
Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah.
So I show up for work all the time.
So do you think 2010 was a vintage year for films? Black Swan, do you like Black Swan?
It was all right.
Did it freak you out?
No.
Oh, I found it scary.
See, I would have loved to have seen the feathers actually pop out of her back.
Yeah.
You know, I would have loved to have seen that. And I would have loved to have seen that lesbian scene go to fruition.
Oh. I know, that was a bit full
Did it happen? Did it not happen? And come on, let's just go with, yeah, it happened.
Yeah.
You know?
And she was down there for ages.
For ages. So apparently somebody didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
I like The Fighter. Fighter's a good film.
Oh, yeah.
I love True Grit.
Yeah.
Another really wonderful film.
That's the Cowell brothers,
King's
isn't it?
Speech, you know, I like watching it, but I was a stutterer when I was a child.
Oh.
So there's a big difference between stuttering and stammering, I gather.
Oh, I see.
Because I kept waiting on him to sound like I used to sound when I was a kid, like, but he never did.
No.
So I was kind of not in a right place about it.
I
Going,
didn't
well,
know there was a difference.
I didn't either until they said it, and then all of a sudden it was something about you not being able to complete the thought that you have or get it out.
Well, how did you get
as
over
opposed
it then?
I started to talk slower. I learned to take breathing exercises,
Yeah.
elocution lessons. I still do it when I get nervous.
When do you get nervous?
I don't know.
I can't imagine you ever getting nervous.
Well, sometimes I try to talk too fast.
Oh, right. Well,
And then I go,
go...
and, you know, every now and then in a movie I'll go,
Yeah.
why'd they keep that take? Yeah.
I mean, what I've noticed with the Oscars, they love, don't they, like a disability or something like a stutter or a stammer. Don't they? They love it, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you, as an actor, start going to your agent, get me a part with a limp now?
Well, I'm not really concerned about doing a film that's going to be award-worthy come this season.
No.
You know, you do films because you like them. You want to tell a good story. You want to excite an audience.
Yeah.
I want audiences to be excited about going to see what I'm doing, not about, oh, my God, he's doing an award-winning performance this year.
Was you at the Golden Globes?
No, I was in New Orleans shooting the film. I watched it.
Yeah. What did you think of Ricky Gervais? He's getting some stick. Do you think he went over the line? Do you reckon he was a bit rude?
There's no way to go over the line. They hired him. They knew what they were getting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
Well, I mean, we are public figures, so we're up for ridicule.
Yeah.
And, you know, they talk about what they wear. They either say you look great or you look like a fool.
Yeah.
So what Ricky's doing in between that, come on. He's there to entertain you guys and me.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so I like what he did. I liked it.
So you got to talk about this Marvel deal. Your
my 9-picture deal.
9 pictures.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
One word. Ka-ching.
Yeah, no, 2 words. Stay alive. To do 9 pictures. That's going to take a while.
And so, I've got to say, you're Nick Fury, and that you're coming out in the film 4.
4?
4.
Oh, number 4.
That's because I've got big...
Thor. Oh, Thor.
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 You see, I've got a disability too, my teeth.
All right. I got you.
They poke out so far, they can't touch the tongue to make the film. Yes, screw the King's Speech. They should do a film about my teeth.
Work that out.
Get Helena Bonham Carter to be my wife.
Or just play you.
What? Just Helena Bonham Carter playing them. I'd pay to see
She's
that.
a brilliant actress. She can pull it off.
Oh, she can do anything. She's amazing. So you're in, like, Thor...
Yes.
And Captain America.
Captain America.
And you're Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury's around. He's been... He's sort of like the connective tissue between all these films. He's the guy that pulls all these heroes together to do the Avengers, which is the next film we're doing starting in April. And all these people, all the superheroes come together with Thor, Captain America, the Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and there's somebody else I'm not thinking of. Maybe me. Yeah. But it's going to be a huge undertaking. So we'll be shooting that from April until August.
And I loved the way you got the part, because you actually saw yourself, didn't you? You saw that... Well, you say, you were reading the comic and you saw...
It's very strange. I've been reading comic books all my life, so I happened to be in the comic store and I picked up an Avengers comic book and that was my face on the cover with a patch. I don't remember telling anybody they could use my likeness to be this guy, so I'm thumbing through the book and there's a section where these guys are actually talking about, well, if they make a movie about us, who would you like to play you? And the guy who looks like me says, Samuel L. Jackson would have to play me. So I called my agent, and she called Marvel, and they said, well, no, we didn't have permission, but it would be great, you know, when we do the movie, you think he'd be interested. And we're like, okay, so we won't sue you this time. So there it is. So, and here I am.
That's amazing, though, looking in a cartoon and saying that looks like me.
Yeah.
I did that when I first saw Thelma in Scooby-Doo.
And they still didn't hire you?
I'm suing that bitch.
Nah.
I'm suing her. You've played Nick Fury on screen before. Let's have a little look at you in action here.
Clearly, you know my dad better than I did.
As a matter of fact, I did. He was one of the founding members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
What?
I got it 2 o'clock.
Wait. What's this?
Okay, you're good, right?
No, I'm not good.
You got this, right?
Got
right?
what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to get.
Natasha will remain a floater at Stark with her cover intact, and you remember Agent Coulson, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Tony, remember, I got my eye on you.
So amazing that they write corny lines like that, and you have to figure out a way to say it that still makes you look cool. You know, you go, I got my eye on you? Really? You want me to say that? It's like in Shaft, they had this really corny line the director wrote, and he came to me and said, I got this really cool line for you. And I go, what is this? It's my duty to please that booty. I'm like, really? You want me to say that? And you have to find a way to say it and make it sound like, damn, that's awesome.
Yeah. And you know what? It's your duty to, what's it, that booty?
Please that booty.
Yeah, I got that on a Valentine's card this morning. David Hasselhoff once played Nick Fury.
Yes, he did.
Have you been studying the Hoff to see how you can... how you can do it?
If I did, it was probably so I could figure out what not to do.
But, you know, people say he's the definitive Nick Fury.
Really?
Yeah, and he sang all the songs on the soundtrack as well. Maybe, yes.
Is that like those folk who go, they say? So when they have the meeting of they actually came up with, you know.
They say he was, like, the best. I don't know.
I don't believe they said that. I like his look, though. Look at him. He's all buff.
Yeah, that's good.
He's probably got some extra padding in that jacket.
Mind you, in Baywatch, he was running along the beach. All that muscle was rippling.
Rippling is what you call it?
OK, wobbling. Give me a break.
All right.
Now, one thing I don't get, Nick Fury started off white, but now he's black.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, there's always that theory of once you go black...
Never... Nick Fury's superpower is he never gets older. I mean...
Exactly.
Yeah, but...
And that's not a bad thing. It's sort of, you know...
It's not flying, though, is it? Or invisibility.
Well, I mean, if you had a choice between, like, being able to fly, seeing through a wall, or never getting older, which one would you take?
I quite like the idea of looking through walls. But then I'm nosy and need to get out more.
Yeah. So, I don't know, never getting old has its advantages.
But when you're getting older and you're still playing superheroes, I mean, you know, you don't want to be, like, flying through a window going, why did I come in here in the first place?
But I actually try and be somewhat sensitive to that.
Yeah.
Because I've reached a point in my life where I try not to have a lot of physical confrontations with younger actors on screen. Yeah. So when they give me a lot of lip, I just shoot them.
Love that. Yeah. We're going to have to take a break there, Samuel.
Oh, OK.
Yeah. Join us again in a couple of minutes where we'll be chatting some more and JLS will be performing. So see you then. Welcome back to part 4. JLS will be performing shortly, but look who's still here. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
The guest that won't go away.
You've played a lot of menacing characters in your career, like in Shaft and Mr. Glass, Unbreakable, and obviously Pulp Fiction. What's the real Samuel L. Jackson like at home when you're sitting there with your slippers and your pipe and you're watching Midsummer Murders and you're just chilling?
That's almost it.
Really?
That's, you know, you're so close to being right. You know, a typical day for me is I'm generally up at about 5:45, 5:30, and I get to the golf course by 6:15. Play around the golf with my friends until about 10:30. Go home, drink a power shake, go and meet my manager, have lunch, talk about the projects that I have going, coming over here, going there, how much time I have to do this, because my year is pretty much full this year.
Yeah.
So when I leave here, like I said, tomorrow I have to work on Thor.
Yeah.
A couple of days later, I got to do a day on Captain America. From there, I have to go to Canada to do a film. When I finish that film in Canada, I have to go to New Mexico and start the Avengers. I'll work on the Avengers from April till the middle of June. Then I go to Colombia, do a week on a film in Colombia.
Oh, my God.
Come back, finish the Avengers.
I wish I'd never asked.
And then, in the latter part of August, I start rehearsal for a Broadway play. So I'm doing a play called...
You're a workaholic.
Yeah, right.
You aren't, you? Proper.
Well, I have people that spend my money, so I have to work. Yeah. I have a wife and daughter. They shop.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We got a picture of them there.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
Now, what sort?
Really? Does that mean what a shame he's married and look at those two people he's with, or oh how nice? Yeah.
Is it true that your daughter's first word was the F word?
I don't think that was the first word, but it was close. It was close. Yeah.
Where does she hear such language from?
Well, she spent a lot of time with me in her early years because her mom was off on the road doing a play, so she was with me a lot. So I never mastered the art of baby talk.
I can tell.
So I kind of talked to her like I used to talk to my friends. So, you know, she would say things to her friends like, you know, fuck off. Or just plain old fuck you.
And the teacher would go, would you say that at home? Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. Or, you know, interesting child. Yeah. So people would offer her food and she would kind of look at the food and go, what is that shit? So they got used to it. They go, that poor baby.
Is it true you used to scare your daughter's boyfriends by being your character Jules from Pulp Fiction when they turned up?
No, I just scared them by being mean.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of come in and the guys go, hi, Mr. Jackson, pleased to meet you. And you just kind of look at them like... And they go, my daughter would go, Daddy, speaking. And so I don't want to get to know him. So...
Oh, that's horrible.
Why?
Well, the poor man.
They weren't men, they were boys. They knew what they were after. I was a boy, I understood all that, you know? So you kind of look at them and you say the right things to them, like, hi, I'm glad to meet you, don't fuck her. And she just stand there and be mortified. But they wouldn't. Well, I don't think they did.
You've been with your wife for 31 years.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Really?
In Hollywood, that's unheard of, isn't it? That's amazing. What's your secret?
I go on location a lot. Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Yeah.
Good luck with all your work. Don't work too hard, Samuel. I worry. Don't work too hard.
Look forward to coming back here, hanging out some more.
You are more than welcome.
Thank you. Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Samuel L. Jackson. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Lee Mack, JLS, and of course Samuel L. Jackson. Now, with eyes wide shut, it's JLS.
Say that some things I told you won't be true. I was something talking about you, yeah. I heard that everything must come to an end, but I just can't imagine me without you. Me without you. Our image will remain till the end of time. I'm strong, but hearts are easy to break. Don't wanna fall if there ain't no one to catch me. Me without you. Me without you. Everybody, everywhere, throw your hands in the air. Say yeah. Try to make some noise for Alan Carr. Go put your hands high if you ain't sleeping tonight. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no, no, yeah. Dreaming girl, I don't ever wanna wake up. So in love with this feeling. Tonight I'll be sleeping, sleeping with my eyes wide shut. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up, wake up, wake up. I don't wanna wake up, wake up, wake up. So in love with this feeling. Sleeping, sleeping with my eyes wide shut. Thank you.